Yasmin Wijnaldum was born on July 10, 1998, in Amsterdam, Netherlands, into a household where cultures, traditions, and identities blended naturally. Her father, originally from Suriname, brought with him the warmth, resilience, and vibrance of Caribbean and South American culture, while her Dutch mother carried the calmness, structure, and openness of European life. This unique fusion of influences shaped Yasmin into someone who was both deeply grounded and beautifully expressive from a young age. She grew up surrounded by diversity, by stories of her ancestors, and by the multicultural streets of Amsterdam that exposed her to people from every corner of the world. Even without knowing it, Yasmin was quietly absorbing these environments, learning how to carry herself with confidence, how to appreciate differences, and how to cultivate a strong sense of identity that would later define her presence in the global fashion industry. As a child, she wasn't someone who demanded attention. Instead, she moved through life with a natural elegance and calm curiosity. She was tall for her age, with long limbs, delicate features, and a face that carried a rare symmetry, sharp cheekbones, expressive eyes, and a distinctive jawline that hinted at both strength and softness. Family members, friends, and even strangers often found themselves studying her face, telling her mother that she looked like she belonged on a runway. But Yasmin never chased that idea. Modeling was not her dream. It wasn't even something she thought much about. She lived like any ordinary girl, going to school, spending afternoons with friends, and exploring the lively neighborhoods of Amsterdam. But destiny always finds its way. At just 15 years old, Yasmin took the first step toward a future she didn't yet imagine. She signed with Elite Model Management Amsterdam, one of the most prestigious agencies in Europe. They saw what others had only sensed, that she was more than just a pretty face. She was a natural-born model with a presence that couldn't be taught. The industry quickly began shaping around her. In 2014, she entered the Elite Model Look competition, a global platform famous for launching the careers of the world's biggest supermodels. Yasmin walked into the competition with no expectations, but her unique aura, posture, and quiet confidence made her impossible to ignore. She didn't try to impress, she simply existed. And that was more powerful than any rehearsed pose or exaggerated performance. This was the moment when the international fashion industry discovered her. Soon after, she stepped onto the biggest stage of her life, Paris Fashion Week 2015. For any model, Paris is not just a city. It is a test, a proving ground, a doorway to the highest level of global fashion. And Yasmin, still in her teens, entered those runways with the elegance of someone who had walked them in a past life. The lights dimmed, the music rose, and when Yasmin appeared on the runway, everything shifted. Her walk was fluid yet firm, subtle yet powerful. She carried an effortless rhythm, long strides, relaxed shoulders, and eyes that looked straight ahead with an almost cinematic intensity. Immediately, casting directors whispered her name. Photographers turned their lenses to capture her angles. Designers made mental notes. Yasmin wasn't just a newcomer, she was a phenomenon. But her true breakthrough came in 2016 when she landed a major Prada campaign, one of the most defining career moments for any high-fashion model. Prada is legendary for discovering top-tier talent, and Yasmin becoming the face of such a powerful brand meant one thing: the fashion world had officially crowned her as one of the next big global supermodels. Her image in Prada's campaign was unforgettable. Her strong bone structure, her expressive eyes, her elegant posture, everything about her felt iconic. From here, her rise became unstoppable. Suddenly, Yasmin was everywhere. Backstage at Milan Fashion Week, center stage at Paris, opening and closing shows in London, bringing her signature aura to New York. She walked for the biggest names: Versace, Chanel, Valentino, Dior, Balmain, Givenchy, Miu Miu, Marc Jacobs, Tom Ford, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Moschino, and many more. Each designer admired something different about her. Some were drawn to her statuesque beauty, others to her calm professionalism, and many to her ability to transform completely from one show to another. Yasmin became known for her expressive face and her ability to adapt to any theme, whether high glamour, soft romance, edgy futurism, or classic couture. Her walk became one of her trademarks: smooth, confident, and full of presence. She didn't need to exaggerate or dramatize her movements. Her natural elegance spoke louder than any performance. As her runway reputation soared, the editorial world began to embrace her with open arms. She appeared in multiple editions of Vogue: American, Italian, French, British, Japanese, each time showing a new side of her personality. She was featured in Elle, Harper's Bazaar, Numero, Love Magazine, V Magazine, and countless others. Her versatility became her strength. She could embody a fresh-faced minimalist look, a dramatic couture silhouette, or a soft, dreamy aesthetic with equal mastery. Campaigns quickly followed: Tom Ford Beauty, Boss, Moschino, Calvin Klein, H&M, Chanel Beauty, Victoria's Secret, and more. Yasmin became a global brand ambassador, a face recognized across billboards, magazines, and digital platforms. She wasn't just modeling clothing, she was shaping the visual identity of global fashion. In 2018, her fame reached new heights when she walked in the Victoria's Secret fashion show. This event introduced her to millions of viewers around the world. Her confident walk, radiant expression, and natural charisma made her an instant fan favorite. She had officially transitioned from high fashion model to international celebrity. But behind the glamour, Yasmin remained grounded. She wasn't swept up in controversies or dramatic headlines. She stayed humble, focused, and kind. People who worked with her described her as soft-spoken, disciplined, and easy to work with. She carried herself with professionalism beyond her years, arriving on time, respecting everyone on set, and never letting fame get to her head. Beyond modeling, Yasmin also developed an interest in acting, appearing in fashion films, creative videos, and cinematic campaigns that showcased her emotional depth. Her expressions on camera revealed a natural talent, the ability to convey feelings through her eyes alone. Yasmin also became a powerful symbol of diversity. Her Surinamese roots brought a new kind of representation to the fashion world, and young girls from minority backgrounds began seeing her as a role model. In an industry that has struggled with inclusion, Yasmin became a face of progress. Today, Yasmin Wijnaldum stands as one of the defining models of her generation. She continues to walk major runways, star in global campaigns, inspire millions, and evolve her career in new creative directions. Her journey from a quiet Amsterdam girl to an international fashion icon is a testament to destiny, discipline, and the beauty of staying true to oneself. And the most inspiring part is that her story is far from over. Yasmin's future remains wide open, her influence still rising, her legacy still being shaped with every photo shoot, every campaign, and every step she takes on the runway. She is not just a model, she is a modern supermodel, a symbol of global beauty, a beacon of representation, and a story that continues to inspire the world.